All right. Good morning. So yeah, I just thought I'd quickly do some Bitcoin live chart updating on board. So thought, why not just do it on YouTube rather than just sitting it in the background not doing it on YouTube. So yeah, just quickly go through process. If anyone wants to see anything, if anyone is in chat, you can let me know. But for now, yeah, we are. Yeah, you can see my chart's an absolute mess. So you'll see how I tidy it up, how I get everything into the object tree. That was an SAP level that I needed to. So let's neaten this all up. That and that and that's going to go into, what was yesterday's date? 15, 16, 61, 2025, 2026. So, all right, let's start and neaten this all up, and then we'll come back and can show what I do, how I go through my morning process. For those that don't know, why is it on the daily? Let me just check this. Oh, that's that one. I actually need to create that as a range now. Alright, let's take the macro profile off. That does get, oh, it's not getting annoyed because we know it's got the 96 or 97k POC. But what I do want to do is just, if I hit extend and just have a double check. I don't like it. I'm too rules based with my volume profile, so I prefer that, because you can see here there's clear on that level. You can see if we go all the way across the screen, you'll see how at 91.7 it bounced, wet there literally as we moved up, and as the momentum wave on the daily turned up, we heated up. Okay, so let's I'm actually going to rename this. What range is this? So 80 to 91. 91.7k fixed range, so I know which one that is. And this one I think was just the that's the other macro range that I had. Another variation of the macro range, which is this one. So this one here, the other macro range is unextended. The other one is an extended macro range. So I should just extended macro fixed profile. Macro 25, 2026. Perfect Stranger. Cool, done. So we've got them named now. Right, let's do some Tom Wizardry foolery here. Okay, so then neck points control. Can we clear out any of this cack yet? One tap, no tap, no tap, no tap. New daily nakeds. Do we have one with 92? We do have one 96.5 from Thursday, which I think I have on the chart. I have those on the chart already. Rightio. Cool. So yeah, nothing to do with the daily naked points control. Daily blocks. Yeah, daily block there. That daily's tab, so we've taken it out. Yeah, nothing there on the dailies. Naked weeklies. We have to flip up the time frame. I'm actually going to put some music on. Just someone let me know if this is too loud. So yeah, if the music is a bit too loud over there, let me just double check. Yeah, that should be okay. Background music. Is that a tab? 96012. No, that's why I left it. Nothing on the naked weeklies, weekly blocks. I need to update what's that? This weekend low. Why the heck is naked monthly PSCs? That's at 2 tabs. I can delete. Is that a front ran that naked? Just 111,255. Just to double check these. Okay, didn't hit it. I don't know why I have a double there. Probably one's pulled off a PvP periodic volume profile, and one's pulled off Market Monkey. Monthly levels. Where we? Oh, gee, I didn't even update the monthly levels, did I? Oh, that's a naked VWAP. There was a naked VWAP here also as well. Didn't even see that. And I don't do this all the time, so I'm just double kind of checking myself, making sure all my levels. Yeah, we literally just bounced this monthly candle. This low is going to get taken out at some point. Very little wick on the monthly candle. Right, I think that's all the levels. I'll quickly check monthly blocks. Tapped. Tapped, I don't put tapped on, I just make them dashed. Put that on twice. That's at 2 tabs. That's been done. So yeah, sorry, I'm just busy neatening up the chart. There is currently a monthly level here now as well. Although we are 2 weeks through the month, I don't like adding them in until the month is done. Was this a 2 tap? Yes, it was. Tap monthly 2 tap done. That is a tapped, but I didn't put it as a dashed. Right, morning JR. So yeah, dude, just chilling, updating my Bitcoin levels and charts. So yeah, keeping myself busy. Okay, so now let's see where we are. Naked. Why am I saying naked to myself? I've got way too much in my object tree for those that matter. Here's the OCD and the delusion. Give me a minute. Let me just need to fade something quick. Just need to turn volume off here. One of my alert tabs is playing alerts, so I just needed to fade that back quickly. Cool, I'm back. Alright, so just quickly. Fuck man. I just want to put these levels back on and I'm going crazy now. No, that's I want that one on because that's the one I wanted. for those that want to know how I do the volume profiles, I am going to make a video within the next few days. But the only reason I'm not extending this by my rules is that we've only done 1, 2, 3. I've only extended it to the third to the third rotation. If we do another rotation down to here, back down to the value area low, I extend it again. So that's how I run them. I don't like extending them if they've not done 4 rotations. It literally did a rotation up and just broke up. So the volume profile for me ends there. I don't like it getting extended. Do people cool? I'm just having coffee and chilling. Yeah, because I'm UK, dude. Right, so what I'll just add back on the chart, I'll delete that. I normally only have my volume profiles. Markets Alpha just had the daily bearish divergence with the dot confirmed, but the money flow is strong. Did we get a? Oh, we did get a 90. Was it only this morning? Yeah, it was after it confirmed 80 minutes. Did we get the 80 minute before the? Yeah, oof. Literally just after daily close, we got the 80 minutes. At the 80 minute. Right, so back to business before I get myself confused and talk a crap load. Okay, daily naked points of control. Looking at hard time. I can just quickly show you what I'm doing. But for those that watch Frankie, my levels are very similar to Frankie's because I basically learned from them. So there's full disclosure there. Got no naked monthly POCs anyway, they all got tapped, didn't they? Okay, so we'll keep it up to the weekly. I can show you because this has been shared a long time, so I can just show you what did I have on the 14th. So yesterday we obviously didn't come down. I was hoping to come down a little bit lower. There's single prints here. Yeah, I was looking for kind of a little bit of a more of a further, but also you can see the daily candle starting to close a bit bearish, or kind of open a bit bearish, sorry. Where was this? Yeah, still watching this 88k level. I've got such a strong kind of lots of confidence there. And then yeah, I was watching a few levels below, but this POC and these levels here, did I put them in group 1? Yeah, kind of. Actually, I would probably, now that there's 92k, I don't know why my 92k, there's it there. So 92 or 87 is still kind of, 88 still kind of key levels. But based on this, I think this was because I pulled here, I think this could still get you the 90, yes, 92. Locally, 94, 93.5 to 94 is kind of the next levels in. Morning, just doing some updates, Mortimer. Kind of nothing too serious. I thought, why not just so yeah, from a broader view of what the market is doing, I would hope that it comes down to 94, 94, 92, or I expect 88. So those are kind of the 3 key levels below us at the moment. Sorry, just need to mute. Gonna die. Yeah. Alright, and that is Bitcoin. But what I do like to do is also as well set my weekend levels. So for those that, how many more minutes do we have on that? I've only got 35 minutes, but I won't be that long. So yeah, yeah, week was good. Made a few mistakes, journaled a few mistakes. I know where I need to be better next week. You know, you got to be the 1% better every week. And I know kind of where I went wrong this week, so look to improve on that. Yeah, I ended a little bit down this week, which isn't ideal. Obviously on Bitcoin I ended a little bit down on my trading on Bitcoin, but I've been doing well on ES. Scalping ES futures on New York Open, or kind of within the first 2 hours of New York. So it's kind of balanced itself. So yeah, quickly just to get back to this. So obviously here, what's happened is, quickly just double check what happened just on Friday. So obviously we opened up on New York Open, slammed straight down. We came into this 94 level, which we did have some levels. I don't know why I didn't have them. but there was, I think there's a local profile here. I don't know. Yeah, there was the local profile here. I don't know why I didn't put on this chart. But there was a local profile here that Frankie was watching that we, yeah. Once we got back above 94.7 after the sweep yesterday, then obviously we literally would have got almost back up to the, oh, actually just move this a bit, I thought this was a bit lower. Yeah, is this 94.7? 94.8. So depending on how many candles you pull it off, yeah, I prefer to regulate the candles as well, rather than, oh man, what's this thing not? Yeah, so basically at the value area high, kind of did another rotation, found back in, left there. So now what's happened is, yeah, if we look at Binance, we've got the trap set for the weekend, which I'll just quickly explain. So obviously we've got the trap, you have trap longs there, and you have a lot of trap shorts and kind of trap traders in this section now. So now basically we've ranged in Asia, come back in, came back down, and now we've not closed the candle. Well, I've put this to here because we've not closed the candle below it, and up there on that candle there as well. So the way I use the trap, or kind of gauge where it is just that. So the crossover zone. So within the last hour of UK session, all these dots on Trade Trouble Chill's market session times indicator up to there. So the trap is built in usually within this range. So, or for me, it's 1 p.m. UK to I think 6 or 7 to 5 p.m. UK basically. It's kind of where you start figuring out where your trap is, and then after that you'll see where price goes sideways in a range between. So we're in, I think it's 0.5%, which is not ideal. You don't want such a small range at this point as well with the price action. What did we say for the trap? Was that one? Ideally you want 0.8 to 1%, but this looks like the most consistent, with a lot more shorts trapped down below, and it looks like there's quite a bit of sell pressure at the moment. We're trying to sell off. Obviously 15-minute money flow still red, and the 4-hour cross, 4-hour danger averted, 4-hour money flow didn't cross. So sideways for now on Bitcoin, basically, as is the weekend scenario, and then we'll go from there. What am I doing? Going back to 1 hour. I mean 15-minute. So yeah, that is Bitcoin. The Bitcoins. And I'm hoping for lower. So also as well, the way that you check this, use an open interest indicator. Sunday false move, you just watch open interest. When you have at least 2 or 3 successive spikes on the 15-minute of open interest dropping, that's the start of your false move. So basically with the false move, you get 1 day move down, or one day move in the direction of the false move, right? So you can trade in that direction. So hopefully if this drops down, you can scalp down. But just remember, by Monday, generally by Monday end of UK, beginning of New York, that position has to be closed. So I'll show you what I did last weekend. So last weekend I was trading up here. No, that was sorry. Monday 5, where were we last week? Last week I had a short. 17.12. Got in at like 92 something. So this was the weekend trap. Tuesday. It was a weekend trap from last week. Yeah, the weekend trap last weekend. Yeah, past weekend was not yesterday, Friday before was up here, right? So spiked down a little bit on New York Open, spiked up. So your trap was here. So I'll show you how I traded this. Those in Frankie's would know. So obviously you got, there's your trap, right? And look how you went sideways the whole way afterwards. So I shorted here. I shorted at like 92-ish, and then I literally closed the position at 90.2. Like somewhere there. When did it hit? Yeah, it hit here somewhere in like late Saturday. Close the position, right? Good trade, because look how the false move up. Look how the false move up on Sunday went up, down, continue up, right? But the thing is as well, with these positions and with these trades, by Sunday, the false move trade has to be closed. And at this point as well, you've got to see which way the false move is. So your false move trade, generally, you would trade in the direction, close it. Like between Asia and UK, you usually close that trade, and then obviously just wait for the correct move. Although it doubled, which it shouldn't have done this, because false move was up. I would have expected it to come down, but things kind of shifted a bit just because of how the market structure and kind of the level counting was. Level counting is a bit of a kind of an anomaly in itself, because it works on a W formation at the bottom, which you had on the 4-hour. 4-hour W ended there, rise level 1, down into consolidation, rise level 2. So this is why as well, I think a lot of people are expecting one more move up. And then on this week as well, we also, if you look at the how the week had played up as well this week, specifically with the 1-hour kind of intraday week trade, sideways, rise level 1. I have to put the indicators on to show you, but I don't want to have too much crap on my chart hard drawings. Hey, morning, John. Yeah, just doing some chilling charting for like half an hour, talking poopy doobie. Skull. So basically, with the 1-hour swing trade, for those that don't know how it works, or the 1-hour 3-day or 4-day swing trade, right? So basically, your first on a Monday, your first level is always through your 50 EMA on the 1-hour. So that was this here was generally level 1, right? So that I saw level 1. I'll have to do this all again, but yeah, level 1 retrace, level 2 retrace, level 3 M formation, drop to consolidation, drop level 1 on the 1-hour now. If this is going to reverse, you would probably, but you're in a strong 4-hour trend at this point. So 4 hours done, rise, retrace level 1, consolidation, board meeting, rise level 2, drop back into the 50 for one more. That 50 EMA is also the 1-hour 200. So you're more than likely not going to get 3 drops on the 1-hour. So you're more than likely going to drop into like 94k, and then obviously make the next level up on the. Well, that's my thought, right? Not financial advice and all that stuff. So education, just teaching you guys here. So I would expect if we hold 94k, 93.8, we would make one more level up on the 4-hour to then obviously have a better pullback after that completes. So yeah, that's kind of Annie and Tino's method, how I use it. At this point, hard drawings. That's what the actually, I should just take the. So yeah, that's just explaining that for those that want to kind of learn that method or kind of understand how I learn it and apply it. So 4-hour, I'm still expecting one more rise up. 1 hour's completed 3 levels, but 1 hour in a 4-hour needs to drop to level 2 to then give you the 3rd level on the 4-hour, and then after that, but the problem is as well, you probably need 3 levels on the 1 hour, at least 2 levels on the 1 hour. It's very complex, but kind of for anyone wanting questions, just ask or DM me on X or DM me in Discord, or if you're in Frankie's Discord, yeah, just message me and I can explain it. But I am going to do more work around this, because like Annie and Tino, they gatekeep a lot of this stuff, and kind of if you just like watch their free stuff and you can learn to apply it, their method, and pick up on kind of what they're saying, then yeah, kind of. So my 2 methods basically for how I trade is this kind of obviously volume profiles, daily, nakeds, Fibonacci's. I do use order flow as well, but that's obviously, yeah, where am I going? Let's chat. So yeah, that's it. And basically as well, to kind of wrap up, while we dropped here as well, went into that POC, dropped into, we've had an M formation on the 1 hour, so that's why I'm still expecting one more level drop, and probably find that the 1 level drop, the next level 2 or drop level 2, as Annie or Tino would say, is kind of into this 200 EMA on the 1 hour. You usually do not put an M on a 1 hour and not do 2 level drops. Or you usually don't put an M on it or W on a formation and have 1 or 2 levels. Like 2 levels is the bare minimum for price to move. So So we finally got a 1 hour M, which is good. And I don't think we had... Oh, we did too. On this, yeah. We had a 1 hour M here. Look, drop level 1, drop level 2, accumulates on the 200 EMA. Reset, 3 levels, drop 1, drop 2, do another 3 levels, right? Pattern repeats itself. Where's the W? Oh, W, these are W's. You even get the yeah, you just went sideways consolidation because it was December. A rubbish pair. Didn't actually play out that much there. Probably played on low time frame, like 15 minutes. But yeah, so for now, weekend. I've got about 5 to 10 more minutes and I need to go make lunch. We're getting a heavy red vector. Are they selling? Who is selling the bloody Bitcoin? This is perps. I've got 1,000,001 templates here, and this is my OCD, guys, okay? So, bear with me. Who is selling the Bitcoin? This is just perps, OI, and CVD for a few exchanges. CVD up, OR down. Bitmex. Bitmex is selling. A little bit on Bitfinex. Half liquid. Yeah, longs are closing out. Not much shorts. OI up, or CVD up, OR flat. CVD up, OR flat. Yeah, Bitmex of all exchanges. A little bit of selling, mainly longs closing, happening at the moment. For anyone, ooh. Yeah, this is heavy. What's volume on that? There's some spots. Why do I not have spots on? It's about 80 Bitcoin so far. Doesn't make sense, does it? You can see how I operate here. OCD, ADHD. Come on. What's good, Decrypto? So something I did spot out here, and maybe anyone has seen this on X, if anyone follows some order flow accounts on X. Coinbase have planted a lot of 50 Bitcoin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 400 or 500 Bitcoin orders, limits on buy on spot, on the spot account, on the spot chart, or spot whatever, spot book. But I would think these are going to spoof. I don't think these are going to hold up price. They're going to spoof it all the way into 94k and bounce it on 94k, because you can see the volume node on the side here. It's got the highest volume. These are just all like 50s. I think this is about 100. What is that? Can't see. 72. So yeah, but bar that, kind of nothing really other technical to go over on Bitcoin. Obviously 94k, we have a single print, volume imbalance, fair value gap, however you want to call it. Yeah, I'm looking like 94k on Bitcoin. Does anyone want me to do ETH? I can do ETH quickly. My son's gonna come upstairs in a bit and shout for lunch. In a bit, make me lunch, daddy. Let's look at ETH. Quick look at ETH and Solana. And this is going to also be very over the top. Yeah. ETH went above the macro PSC, went up to 3,400, I think. 4 hours looking for a red dot, although 4 hour money flow faked out red green, daily. It's now when you're printing a red dot. Yeah. Kind of, I still have macro levels I'm looking at on Ethereum. So 3,200, 3,000 basically, kind of the levels below. I would have DMPSCs, but I don't. Why has this changed to 30 minute when I don't want? Is this thing gonna work? Oh. Give me a minute while I just figure out what's my... Oh, nothing. I need to figure out the tick size quickly. So what was it? Oh, it actually needs to be 5 tick. Oh, it's the same level at 5 tick to 10 tick. It's not much difference. Yeah, 3270. I'm not gonna put it on 3270. Kind of where it bounced on the value area high kind of zone. Yeah, ETH quick looksy, kind of still watching 3200 as a bounce zone. If Bitcoin bounces off 94, then ETH is going to bounce there. If Bitcoin doesn't bounce off 94 and goes to 92, it's going to 3K. Kind of that will be my thoughts on there. Solange, quick, and then I think I'm basically done. I only need quick 30-minute to 40-minute streamage. Are you going to stream later, JR? Just let me know, kind of timing wise, or what's your plans for today. I'll probably pop in there later if you're doing a stream. Come hang out or something with you guys as well, because you guys took some time to come hang with me. Yeah, Solana, I like this 137. Didn't quite hit in on daily. But the macro POCs for Solana divvied into. Did it fill this whole imbalance on that? It filled 4-hour imbalance, didn't it? Sorry. No, just not. 4 hours putting a lower high now, right? So what's your next objective? Yeah. But I'm looking between kind of locally, I'm looking 137-ish into this 4-hour order block, naked weekly point of control from last week. Or otherwise, we're looking kind of, yeah, what, like 130 to 132 POC as well as there of the range. I actually need to move that. No. Day 4 hour looks okay. Daily still looks like daily. It's not like ETH. ETH's daily is printing, Solana's isn't, but it's still dropping a bit. We'll drop a Bitcoin. Rotate the range. If it loses if it loses like 140, it's kind of, yeah, you got your 132 and 126 basically as your range, kind of for trading, for those who want to trade like that. But yeah, I think that's about it, unless anyone wants me to look at anything. Yeah, I can quickly scope back to ETH for you. Not too much. It's the same like Bitcoin. It's not doing a hang of a lot now. Obviously it's weekend volume, but yeah, the 3200 or 3000 is kind of the next big levels below you, kind of with Fibonacci's and kind of other levels stuck in there. So those are probably those. Yeah. Morning, Dave. Yeah, just chilling. What time is 1.5 hours, isn't it, Dave? Till Simple Terms. It's normally, I think, 2 PM my time. So yeah, I'll be on there. I'll come see you. Come hang out with you guys on Simple Terms in the chat. But yeah, Bitcoin, not a hang of a lot. Looking like it wants to come down. There's some sell pressure. Okay, yeah, so like 1.5 hours. But yeah, I've just looked at Bitcoin, Solana, and ETH, so I think we'll leave it there, guys. Just wanted to have a quick kind of TA update, chat a bit of ish. For those looking for the weekend trades, I'd probably stick away from Bitcoin because Bitcoin is just there. Let me scroll through my alts and see if anything is moving. Pole. Beam is moving. The ones that have big time move. Nothing drastic. Decentraland, bloody hell. Dano coins. Dots and Kasama are moving as well. And Polygon, that's, yeah. Bear chains? 20% up. Jeez, cards moving as well. 300% over day. I think this is like an NFT project with the coin associated with it. I looked at it a long time ago. But bar that, nothing going on, guys. I think that's it for today. Kind of quick stream, just quickly updating charts and yeah, talking ish. So we'll see you guys in the other streams later. Take care. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, we'll see you guys later or tomorrow on streams. I've got my alerts and notifications on most of the channels that you guys follow, all the channels that you guys kind of present off. So take care, everyone. We'll see you guys again later, probably. Yeah, thanks for popping in. Take care.
So I can find